sports. It's in the game.
It's week 5 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Falcons and the Snowhawks, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Back to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive block, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out. This is fielded inside the 5.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. The open man is Tolbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. That's enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We are through 1. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are are set up with first and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Snowhawks. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Snowhawks extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. A first down there on a gain of 12. They'll look to throw here on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Back to the air one more time. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Falcons send their punting unit out. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
All right, right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. The extra point is good. And the Snowhawks move out to a 21-3 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Colts who have the lead in the second quarter. The Colts trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Caleb Williams has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Steelers trying to finish that one off and claim victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carries. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales.
And he's in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Snowhawks stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's gonna pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. So, 3 quarters have come. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Quick throw, taken in, and he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going right sideline and complete. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. The extra point, up and good. And the Snowhawks will add 1 more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's a run. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute play. The PAT, up and good. And the Snowhawks stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's